Hi guys, I'm Sharon and today we are doing another viola tutorial. So today we are covering Save Me by BTS. If you'd like to see more viola tutorials in the future, be sure to like this video so I know that this was helpful to you, and feel free to leave any questions down below in the comments. And as always, you don't need to be able to read sheet music in order to follow this tutorial, but it would be pretty helpful if you do go ahead and download that sheet music, but as always, it's not necessary, so let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so Save Me has 5 flats. That's B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. So B flat means you're going to have low ones on the A string. E flat means you're going to have low ones on the D string. A flat means low 4s on the D string. And D flat means low 3 on the A string. And then G flat means low 3 on the D string. Okay? So you have B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. Now to begin, you start with the low 1 on the A string, which is the B flat. Right, and you play that 3 times. Then you go into a low 4, which is the A flat, and then low 2, F. Okay, so that whole first measure goes like this. Sound familiar? Okay, next we have a low 2 again, low 4 A flat, and then back to the low 2, and then low 1 E flat, low 2, low 1, low 4, low 2, B flat. Now with the rhythm, it goes like this. So you have 3 eighth notes, 2 quarter notes, 2 eighth notes, and then 1 quarter note. So all together that sounds like this. And if you're like me and you've listened to the song a billion times, then you should kind of know how the song already goes. So you don't really have to follow my sheet music that closely. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, that's an eighth note, so I have to play an eighth note there. That's a quarter note, so I have to play that. Just follow your ear. That's totally fine. Then to continue, we have a triplet. So that means 3 eighth notes take up the time of 1 beat. So you have low 2, and then low 3, which is right next to it, and then low 4. Okay, so that's a triplet, and it's all slurred in an up bow. And then you have low 1 B flat, B flat again, and B flat yet again, low 4, low 2. So this measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this fifth measure is exactly the same as the first measure. And then the next couple of measures are again a repeat of the second and third measure. Okay, so that is the whole first line. Now we are at measure 8, and we have more of these up bow triplets. And I have marked slurs over these triplets. I think it sounds better that way. It gives more of a feeling that you're leading to the next measure. So that's why I've done it like that. But if you're not comfortable with doing those slurs, then you absolutely don't need to. So from measure 8, we have low 4 D flat, low 1, low 2, low 1, and then low 2. So putting that together, it goes like this. And then you actually just repeat the same thing for like this whole second line. So starting from measure 8. So now we are at measure 16. We're in the middle of measure 16, and where it goes into the next section of the song. So you have a low 2 F, low 1, low 4, and then 4 low 1s going into a low 2. So the rhythm here is very snappy. Yep. So make sure that little E flat there, the little low 1 is very short. Now going on to the next measure, we're in measure 18. And these are just holding down that first finger in a syncopated rhythm. Okay, so after the syncopation, you go into the second finger, which is the F, and then low 4 again. Okay, and then once again, after that, you have that really snappy rhythm. Okay, so starting from measure, the middle of measure 16, putting that all together, it sounds like this. Okay, now moving on, we have the syncopated first fingers again. And then this time you're going down to the G string into a low 2, and then low 1. Yeah, so really make sure to dig in into that G string there, because violas are very heavy instruments with very thick strings. So if you don't dig in to that G string there, the sound isn't going to come out very well. So that measure sounds like this. Okay, now moving on, we are at measure 21, and you have more of the first finger syncopation. And then now this is just repeated first fingers. And you hold that first finger for a little bit, and then you go down into the fourth finger and hold that one. So putting that together, it sounds like this. Alright, so now we're into kind of like the chorus of the song. So we are in the middle of measure 24 with the pickup from the low 4 D flat, low 2, low 4 A flat, and then low 1, B flat on the A string. And then A flat, back to 1, and then low 3, D flat, and low 2. Okay. Alright, and then we have low 3, G flat, low 2, low 1, low 4, low 1, low 4, low 1 again, low 2, and then low 2. Okay, so putting that all together, it sounds like this. Okay, so these past few measures that we just went over, you're going to repeat that same exact thing another time, but make sure to make this second repetition a little bit different from the first, otherwise it gets pretty boring. So the first part is kind of like the first voice or the question, and then the second part is like the second voice or the answer. So first part. Now second part can be, I personally play it a little bit more delicate. Okay, not sure how well that translated onto camera, but please take my word for it. Now we are at measure 32. You have repeated second fingers. And then first finger, and then fourth finger, and then first finger, and then you have first finger again, and then second finger on the G string, back to first finger, back to G string, and then a repeat of that measure. The rest of this arrangement that I've written is just a repetition of the measure 32 and measure 33. So you just repeat that a few times until the end of the arrangement. So starting from 32. That's it for this Save Me Viola tutorial. This is just a really short and sweet arrangement that I've written. Hopefully you guys were able to follow it okay. If you have any requests, just be sure to either DM me or leave me a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next tutorial and or cover. Goodbye.